looking a tad bit cooler this afternoon. Still tracking a lot of those winds back out of the northwest. By 3 p.m., picking the kids up from the bus stop. Temperatures back into the mid-50s. Tracking plenty of sunshine, though, tonight. 6 p.m., looking at 56 degrees. Then by 9 p.m., we're going to be tracking that cooling trend once again, 48 degrees. Now, heading into the overnight hours, temperatures going to be bottoming back out into the mid to upper 30s. Columbia, 35 degrees. Jefferson City, 37, and off to the south and west, Lake of the Ozarks, 34 degrees. So overall, going to be a tad bit cooler. The main reasoning for this, going to be that high-pressure system that's parking right over central Missouri. That's promoting those winds back out of the north and east, which means we're seeing some cooler winds back from Canada. That won't be lasting too long, though. Going to be with us throughout the overnight hours, but early into Friday, we're going to see a shift in direction back from the east. We're going to see winds anywhere from about 8 to 12 miles per hour. Some gusts could be just a tad bit higher at about 15. But overall, going to be calm with those winds. Heading back off into Saturday, though, we start to see a shift a little bit more out of the south and east, which is going to lead to a significant warm-up, especially heading off into portions of next week. Now, let's take a look at that pollen tracker. Going to be tracking higher levels of pollen throughout the next several days across much of central Missouri. Primary allergens going to be oak, juniper, and elm. So if you're going to be outdoors, might not be a bad idea to have that allergy medication on hand, especially if you're going to be taking a little bit of an extended weekend heading off into this weekend. Maybe going to do a little bit of fishing on Friday down at Lake of the Ozarks. It's going to be starting off on the cooler side, looking at 35 degrees. Going to see some mostly clear skies into noon. Still going to be seeing mostly clear. It says mostly cloudy. Don't worry about that. 57 degrees. Temperatures continue to warm up as we head towards 6 p.m. Looking at 63 degrees. Still seeing mostly clear skies. So a little bit of a warmer afternoon thanks to those winds starting to make that adjustment back out of the south and east. Now we continue that warming trend off into Saturday. 68 degrees. Mostly clear skies by Sunday, though. Going to see a little bit of an addition of some cloud cover. Partly cloudy skies. Looking on the drier side, a high of 71 degrees, and those temperatures will continue to increase as we head off into early portions of next week, back into the mid-70s. It started off on Monday, and eventually by Wednesday, going to be topping back out into the lower 80s. Now that trend's not going to be stopping just there with the warmer temperatures. We're going to be tracking them well off into the extended 6 to 10 day away forecast. So much of the country kind of be looking warmer than after average, but off to the north and west, you're going to be seeing some cooler than average temperatures. So if you're going to be doing any vacationing, looking to say, hey, where's it going to be cooler? Well, go off to the north and west. But back off into Easter weekend, temperatures looking pretty nice. Going to be tracking plenty of dry time, that is, until we get off into Monday. We're going to see a couple of isolated showers pulling back into the area. Still not going to be very widespread. But then we head off into the second half of next week. Temperatures going to be well above average for the duration.